prior to our wedding day. Matthew had told me that my father demanded he take our last name, and that he would break us up if he hadn't. I was furious. But Matthew told me not to fret.
If I could go back, I would do one thing. Tell us not to go anywhere near that fucking theater. First we're sitting down listening to Wyler bitch at us about ruining the legacy of his movies or some shit. Next thing I know, we're in the middle of the fucking forest. I wanted to be in his movies, yes. Not like this.
I was sent on behalf of the Northern Lakes Tribunal Council. Mr. Wyler's filming company had requested permission to return to our land to film another of his movies. The message I was to deliver was that he was no longer welcome by the tribes after irreparable damage to a sacred ritual site had taken place during his previous shoots. Any attempt to push the filming permit through was to be met with a unified tribal protest.
When Winona told me she wanted to break away from...
After we were all in the theater, the magic show began. Every kid from my theater class had been transported with me into the classic film, Rave in the Redwoods, right into the scene where the zombie lumberjacks invade the rave. The zombies choose.
My father's company was going under, and
Brittany, she was a workhorse. She wanted to...
When I got the call for the job, I had just spent my last dollar on a cup of instant soup. The work was tough. Mr. Hudson seemed like a good guy. Said I could make it with his crew if I just suited up, showed up, and worked hard every day. He's like a father figure to most of the young guys on the site. Taking many under his wing, sort of like me.
Me and the crew, we was working in good faith without pay for a month. Most of these kids got families, if you know what I mean. When I tried to talk to him on set, the only old bastard's got one of these young actresses pinned up. He sees me, gets all worked up, and says, we should talk it over at his theater after the shift, since he's, you know, busy. So I headed straight over that night to get to the bottom of this little monetary problem I had.